Oh hey there, science enthusiasts. Today, we're gonna explore what happens when we mix baking soda with lemon juice. But first, I think we have to do it Bill Nye style. Oh, I'm not sure how I just got changed, but it doesn't matter. Let's get started. Okay, before we start, let's take a look at some of our ingredients. So, we have lemon juice, which is rich in citric acid. And then we have baking soda, otherwise known as sodium bicarbonate, a basic compound that can neutralize acids. Now, when we mix these two, we're going to create a chemical reaction, meaning that the atoms in lemon juice and baking soda are rearranging themselves to form new compounds. Let's take a closer look at how this is done, and luckily I came prepared. So, this is our equation. We have lemon juice plus baking soda yields carbon dioxide gas plus water plus sodium citrate. Now, the reactants in this are lemon juice and baking soda, and the products we receive are carbon dioxide gas, water, and sodium citrate. Okay, so before we can get to the fun part, we have to not forget about one of the most important laws in chemistry, the law of conservation of mass. This law states that the total mass of the reactants in a chemical reaction must be equal to the total mass of the products. So if we weigh the lemon juice and baking soda and all of our ingredients before we mix them, and then weigh the carbon dioxide, water, and sodium citrate after the reaction takes place, the total mass should be roughly the same, which is what you'll see me doing here. So, now that we have finished weighing, we have to weigh again at the end, but for now we get to move on to the fun part. So, right now we're gonna mix half a cup of lemon juice plus a couple drops of dish soap and a couple drops of red food coloring to get that lava look. So now we'll pour the lemon juice mixture into the 1/4 cup of baking soda and watch what happens. So as you can see, the mixture is fizzing and bubbling like crazy. That's because the baking soda is reacting with the citric acid in the lemon juice. Eventually, the reaction is gonna start to slow down, and we're gonna be left with a mixture of water, carbon dioxide gas, and sodium citrate. So let's talk about the law of conservation of mass once again. So as I mentioned earlier, this law states that the total mass of the reactants in a chemical reaction must be equal to the total mass of the products. Roughly, so if we weigh the lemon juice and the baking soda before, like we have, and we weigh the carbon dioxide gas, water, and sodium citrate after the reaction takes place, the total mass should be roughly the same. Okay, so now let's see if our masses add up. Over to you, real life Jaden. So guys, before a reaction, we weighed in lemon juice at 102 grams and baking soda in at 96 grams for a total of 198 grams. And as you may or may not have seen, at the end of our reaction, the total was 1010. And factoring in the tray, which was 541 grams, and the glass jar, which was 271 grams, after subtracting, we get 198 grams, guys, which is the same as what we started with. So this proves that the law of conservation of mass was shown in this reaction. So now we can see that we started with lemon juice and baking soda and ended up with carbon dioxide gas, water, and sodium citrate.